It has been almost a year, 363 days to be exact, since the Ohio football team was last on the field here at Peden Stadium. Well, on Tuesday night, the Bobcats will be back in action at home when they host the Akron Zips. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bryan Kurp alongside Joe Collins with Bobcats Showcase. And now, Joe, last Wednesday we saw both Curtis Rourke and Armani Rogers in the game. And after what Frank Solich said in his press conference, we'll likely be seeing both of them again on Tuesday.
That's correct, and whenever we saw Rourke or Rogers in the game, we saw two different playing styles from the Bobcat offense. Whenever Rourke was in, the offense was able to throw the ball a lot more, and Rourke was effective through the air as he threw for 231 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 58-yard bomb to Isaiah Cox in the second quarter. Whenever Rogers was in, the offense is more run-heavy. Rogers had 7 carries for 32 yards and led the Bobcats on a touchdown drive in his first possession. And from what head coach Frank Solich has told us, we'll be seeing these two a lot more.
So yeah, in that first game against Central Michigan, the Bobcat defense got off to just a little bit of a slow start, but they really picked it up in the second half, and they will look to continue that momentum on Tuesday against an Akron offense led by quarterback Zach Gibson.
Yes, the Bobcats defense gave up 20 points in the first half, but had a much stronger second half, holding Central Michigan to just 10 points. The defense of Ohio was flustered a bit in the first half and struggled with tackling, but calmed down in the second and really stepped up in the fourth quarter, including a goal line stand to hold Central Michigan to a field goal, as well as a 4th down stop to give the Bobcats one last drive to attempt to win the game at the end. Some people who had quality games on defense and could be really a factor this week were linebacker Jeremiah Wood, who had 7 tackles and 2 of them being for a loss, and safety Jaron Hampton, who had 5 tackles, 1 pass deflection, and a big 4th down stop near the end of the game. Looking ahead to this week's game, Akron's quarterback Zach Gibson threw for 125 yards, and the Zips lost to Western Michigan last week, including an interception. The Bobcat defense will look to take advantage of the young quarterback and force him into making mistakes.
And yeah, obviously Akron went winless last year in the middle of a rebuild, lost their first game to Western Michigan, like you said, so they'll be looking to finally pick up a win here at Peden Stadium against the Bobcats. And the Bobcats are trying to get back in the win column as well in week 2, and we will have all of your coverage for Bobcat Showcase here at Peden Stadium on Tuesday night, so be sure to follow along for live coverage and post-game content. Alongside Joe Collins, I'm Bryan Kurp.